Hi, I'm Christopher Hart, author of many how to draw books on figure drawing, cartooning, etc. I get a lot of questions from aspiring artists on how to make the figure look realistic, how to get a good looking drawing. They struggle with different parts of the figure. And a lot of times they study anatomy. Anatomy is crucial, very important, but it's not the whole thing, because you can get every muscle right and still your drawing can look wrong because the proportions are off. So if you learn proportions, it's actually, in my opinion, in my experience, it's the easiest, fastest way to make a character look correct, a figure look correct. And it can look correct every time, because once you know a proportion, you never forget it. For instance, the top of the ear goes where the eyebrows are. The bottom of the ear goes where the bottom of the nose is. That's true on everybody. But once you know that, you never make that mistake again of putting the ear too high or too low. So I did a book that took me a long time to put together, did a lot of research on it. It's called Figure It Out, Human Proportions. And it's got proportions, all the proportions you need for the head and the figure at every angle, including hands and feet. I'll just do a little bit of thumbing through this so you can get an idea. Simple proportions. We also have proportions when the head is tilting up or tilting down, how the proportions actually change. Changes on a 3/4 view, and exactly how and exactly where. Proportions of the hips compared to the chest. Proportions on the side. For instance, you know that the top of the neck, the 7th vertebrae, is higher than the collarbone. Most people draw it evenly and it doesn't look right. So I'll show you all these important tips, how you figure out where the knee goes on the leg. So one part of the leg isn't longer than it should be. Where the muscle goes, where, like calf muscle, where it begins, it's actually halfway between the knee and the heel is the bottom of the calf muscle. The size of the hands, for instance, the size of a hand is from the wrist to the fingers is the same size as from the top of the forehead to the chin. Again, hands, and we have feet, and throughout this there are tutorials. How to draw a character, and I point out, while you're going step by step, point out the various proportions. So anyway, it's very important, whether you get this book or not, I suggest that you really focus on the proportions and your drawings will get better fast. Anyway, so thanks for taking a look, thanks for checking it out, and I'll see you next time.